I was saying, okay. I was just saying, colleagues, maybe what we need to do is to have the smaller Nyana event. But now we are treading softly. Who will we exclude? And then whoever is in that event, we just give out what we have as a
I
appreciation.
agree. Those that pitch get, and then it's on a first come, first serve basis.
Yeah, that's what I just
Yes.
wanted to ask. Say, for instance, we are lucky, we have 38 marks. Say, for instance, we are lucky and 40 people pitch. Who are
Oh,
the two or that won't get a mark? So, for
it's
instance.
it's gonna be the latest that come in the meeting.
Okay, so it will be first
Those
come,
that are
first serve.
late.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. Mm.
Yes,
Yes.
we will. If, for instance, we will have to have a face-to-face, we come in early on the seat, we put a cup, we put a cup, we put a cup. If you came that there's no cup, maybe you will be lucky someone that have more than one will sacrifice for you. But for us, it will be the first come, first serve basis will work on that. Though I
I
must,
agree with that.
yeah. I think that form will work. Then when it comes to t-shirts, we will also see I'm just thinking there are people like who others that already have and they bought these,
Yeah,
others they don't have, others they don't like. I may see
yeah,
that, oh, I never had a free state. I'm making an example by Zuki
yeah.
because I was not there by the time they were distributed or they were sold, and then I will pick up. But what we can just say is if Suki, you pick up a t-shirt, you can't take the cup. It's just gonna be those minor logistics. But at the very same time, we can't sell the t-shirts. What will we do with that profit?
Mm. I'm also in agreement with Zuki that first come, first serve. And then regarding the t-shirts, we should also be aware the sizes of the t-shirts that are there. We are not sure the size that are there, and will the people that will be in the meeting, those sizes fit them. And then if, for instance, you want that t-shirt but you don't have a size, then we say, no, you've received a mark, so you are not going to receive a t-shirt for that day.
I'm sorry, ladies, I was now cut off for a short while. I lost connection and now I'm on, so I don't know what you said after I've said how many gold shirts are left. Can you please perhaps just give me an update?
Zuki, you can
Golf
continue.
shirts. Erna sent us the email about the how many golf shirts. I'm just trying to share Erna's email. I'm not sure if colleagues can you see it. I'm trying to scroll down to where the
We
golf
can't see
shirts.
it yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
You
I
see,
it's
you've
also
started
dark.
screen sharing, but it's will come up. There you are.
There it comes. Yeah.
Yes. Branch t-shirts. Actually, in answering then your sizes. So which means we have 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is about 15 t-shirts, but those are the sizes. So that's why I agree with you. You can't have a t-shirt and then a cup.
Okay, that solves the issue of the sizes then.
Yes, and there's nothing we're gonna do with the size. This is just the remaining size. You can't say I want as a small. And remember, even there, we are not gonna be saying I hand over to Hesma or what. It's about what a member taking what she or he wants. So we really don't have to have a control here.
Yeah, we
And
will just have it there and whoever first comes for the different sizes. If you want now a size small and there is no size small, then we can't do anything about it because we are giving it out for free.
yes, but now what will be the, the, the name of this event? How will we name it? Because now we were gonna align it with the celebration. of the World Book Day. So are we still aligning it with
No,
that?
no, we have now 2 different meetings. Remember, I asked in my previous email, I asked, can we have 2 different meetings? And then most of the people said, yes, they are for 2 different meetings.
Okay.
So on the 21st, our meeting is now moved from the
Moved,
23rd to
yes.
the 25th. So on the 25th, we will only have the planned branch meeting like we have planned in our planning. And then we must now determine in May for another date, because we said it's too short time. I mean, it's only a week and a half to arrange all these things. We still have to have get catering, we have to have a venue, we have to send out the notices that they must respond so that we can see how many catering, for what we must cater and so on. So that was the suggestion last that everybody agrees with. So if we change back now, it's okay, but I don't think we will have everything in place then for the 25th. I mean, it's next week, no, the week after next, no? Yeah, the week
Yes.
after next.
But then this celebration thing, how will we name it? Because we cannot just call people and say it's celebration. I don't know. How will we name it? What is it that we'll be doing? Because on that we should then now again look for a speaker. We should look for something meaningful again. Yeah, that's where now I am
Yeah,
stuck.
that's true. We will have to have something else. We, on the other hand, if you only have what about just having a what do you call it? Oh man, a lunch or something. Just call it a branch lunch. Then there's no need for a speaker. Or otherwise, what we can also perhaps do is ask if Misha is available. That was the very first branch chair, and she was there to when Silas went over to LIASA, she was there. So she was part of that movement, so that she can perhaps give us some history background about the branch. So we can perhaps call it something like celebrate the history of the branch or something like that. I don't know.
Can I interrupt here? Are we talking about the 25th of April?
No,
No.
that's a branch meeting on 25th of April with Trudy as speaker. It's still going on. The
Okay,
celebration is now a separate date.
We as the University of the Free State don't have the space. The space that we thought of is booked for that day, on the 25th.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So-
We need it for somewhere in May.
Okay. So if you give me a date in May, I can have a look.
I think I said possible in my email that Zuki has just now showed. Zuki indicated UFS as venue. If we postpone the celebration till May, we only need Zoom for the April meeting. If we are not postponing the celebration, will the UFS library be able to accommodate us? So then on that, the people answered and say, no, let's have a separate event because we will not have everything in place.
How then also Erna as a second choice or a second option from Marcia? I'm just thinking if we look maybe on a topic such as professional development, your personal professional development, how do you plan that? But now the question is, who will do that?
Yeah, and we have the professional development as a topic last year, if I remember correctly. I think Charlie talked to us about that.
But he was specifically looking on how do we accumulate the CPD points.
CPD points, yes.
Yes, it was not really on how do you do your career mapping or what. But now it's that I don't have the speaker. I'm just thinking what is on the members or what, or again we call Charlie and say, how does LIASA future looks like? Do I still have to remember because we are transitioning? I don't know. I'm just also looking for people that will be easy to get.
I think the idea of Zuki for Charlie, the future of LIASA, probably can incorporate where we come from, and then where we are planning to go with LIASA. But how to name that transition from the previous years that we have been in LIASA, and what is the future looks like.
Something like that. I'm just thinking people that are here in Free State that we don't have really to worry about them not being available or what.
Yeah, I like this suggestion of Hari about say what does the future for LIASA looks like.
I think
And
that
then
that is a full topic that we can give.
yeah, because then we can. I hope Charlie will be available, but we must first perhaps ask what day is he available before we determine what day we are going to have the celebration. Then we can
Yes.
ask him, okay, give some background on where LIASA come from, what happened in the meantime, and how is it going to look now, because I think there's still a lot of people that they don't understand that the Free State branch is no longer going to be there, because we have now a public sector, public library sector and a school library sector, so us as a branch is not there anymore. So I think if we can perhaps do something like that, Hari, I agree with you there.
To add
Yes.
on what you are saying, Erna, now, there are a lot of people that are not clued up, because I was talking to some colleagues regarding the changes that is going to happen, that there won't be interest group. And this lady looked at me, she's like, okay, what are you talking about? So it feels like much as we will be saying to everyone, we are now moving on, we won't have this interest group that we've been having all these years, but most people, they are not aware of this transition that is happening right
Exactly.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Because they were not part of the whole process of, with the AGM and the voting and all that thing. So they are, I think there's a lot that doesn't know anything. And then there's a lot that just know something, but they are not exactly sure what is it. And okay,
Yes.
in May, if we do it in May, perhaps by that time, no, it will not be, because it will be towards the end of May that we are handing over to the new structure.
The email about the nomination and everything, I think we just have to do it earlier, maybe in the second week sort of May. But we can ask Uhesma or Khadi to speak with Uchali to get the date, as Erna say, when is he available, or if not available. And then we can make the event a hybrid. For instance, if we do not get your Marshall from Free State, now we can then look maybe for people such as that will connect online, such as the first president of LIASA, the Ellen. You will know more people, Erna. It may not be the popular people. It may be these members that we do not. We may even, like Erna, you've been there. I saw in every BEC you were there. So you are also people that is the institutional memory that you can tell us. Where does it come? And we have served in different portfolios. I'm just making, we don't really have to be, you can take it from the part of being a member. So we do have people that can give the background sort of, and then Charlie comes with the future. It can be Ellen, maybe the national background from IFLA, but you, Erna, you may come up with the Free State. Where have we grown as Free State? And then we come with Charlie.
No, I agree with that, but what I personally think is it is now a branch event, so I don't want the national people to talk.
Okay.
We are asking Charlie to talk because he's a Free State branch member, and he's
Okay.
the new president, or what is going to be called in the future. So I would rather say let's try to get some of the previous branch chairs to be there.
Okay.
And I would really like to have Mersha there, because I know she's put a lot of effort there in that early years. But her program is also very busy, so I don't know if she will be available. So I would say let us okay, Charlie first find out if Charlie is available, what day in May is he available, so that we can determine a date for us, and then we can contact Mersha and ask her, we have a meeting on that day. Are you available to come and join us and say something about the background, the starting of LIASA Free State? And I feel in it, if we have then also a lunch for the people and all this freebies and whatever, it feels to me then it's a big event already. I don't know. That's how I feel. I think it's a Free State event, not people from outside the Free State.
Okay,
No,
Erna,
I'm good with that.
I also wanted to find out, when we talk to Charlie, can we have tentative days that we propose and then check on his itinerary whether he's available? Because probably when we get to him and we won't meet with everyone,
Yeah.
then he'll say, what days were you proposing that I can see on my calendar whether I'm available? So I'm asking, maybe let's give
It's true.
two alternative days that we suggest the meeting or the event needs to be on, and then we go to Charlie with those dates and see whether he's available on those 2 days. And then the other thing that I wanted to, okay, the other thing that I wanted to add on, as Suzuki was saying, we get those people. My question was going to be, now that we were focusing mainly on Free State, where the branch came from and what the future looks like for LIASA Free State, will it be possible if we get those people that were not part of the Free State LIASA to talk? So I support what Erna has indicated. If we can just get all the people that have participated in LIASA through the years up until now, and then get Charlie because he's already here. So I was supporting that initiative, that this is a branch event that we wanted to do for Free State. And then if we can get people that are within Free State. Thanks.
Okay, I think it's a good idea to have tentative dates that you can work on if you talk to Charlie. When I made a suggestion first in my email that we must move to May, I was thinking also we must not do it towards the end of May, because remember that is going to be a busy time for the current ExCo, that because it's going to the end of the what do you call it, the voting, and it's a new structure and everything. So I was thinking perhaps not towards the end of May when everything going to change, and also not the first week of May, because then it's only a week or two later than the event that we are going to have on the 25th. So I was thinking about the middle of May. I don't know, how do you think? If there's any other things happening during May that we must avoid the date like such, I'm not aware of anything else in May.
From my side, May is still very open, maybe the 14, 15, 16. I'm also
That
trying
sounds
to
good.
propose. Yes.
Hardy, will that help you if you can ask him what day in the week of the 13th of May you will be available? And if it's nothing in that week, what about the week after that? But I don't think we must go later than those 2 weeks.
Yeah, because he may
Are we
also be busy.
proposing the 13th of May?
We are proposing any day on that week.
In that week.
Oh, okay.
14,
okay.
15, 16, because we know Mondays and Fridays becomes problematic. 14, 15, 16, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can choose any day.
Okay. I will definitely.
The venue is booked from 9 to 10, 9 to 11 on Thursday.
There's 16.
Yes.
So then we are left with
So
14,
the 16
15.
is out.
Is that now Koffsie in, or is it another venue, Ismail?
No, it's
The
the venue in the
library
library. MR2.
The
We
venue
talk
library.
about MR2. It's in the library itself.
Okay. So, I understand
Which
now
will
what you mean.
also
So
be, which is also
the
then
meeting
cheaper.
place. Okay, the meeting place is then in the library, but we will have to ask then somebody to cater, and then do the people of Koffsie in do catering like that outside Koffsie?
We've got a few caterers. They're used to it
Okay.
by now.
Alright,
There's a
okay.
space at the back of the venue where you can put the catering and stuff. And it's a big
Oh,
venue.
wonderful.
It can
Thank
take
you.
a big 65 persons. It's got
we won't be that much.
Yeah, but
Then
I mean, it's nice.
Then we are left with the 14, 15. We can also do the Friday 17. Because it's a celebration.
Pesma, can you check whether the 17th, the 14th, the 15th is the venue booked?
It's from 9 to 10. It's booked, but after that, it's open. It's available
On
after
the
10,
17th.
which day?
on the 17th.
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if we are going to have a lunch, then we will
Then
not
it's
start too
maybe
early,
good.
no?
Yeah, so say
Mm.
at 11.
Yes, we are just making it 11 to 1 or 12 to 1.
Should I
Now say
quickly phone Charlie?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
please.
that we can
Okay, yeah,
finalize
And
then
it.
he
we
has to
have-
talk
okay.
about the history of LIASA and the
The
way
future.
forward.
Yeah,
The future of
future.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm quickly phoning.
you can say something about where you also started perhaps, but the eintlik hoor nou vir my.
Actually,
The actual thing
Yeah, and Clark
for
is
us, we were
okay. I
interested.
can get that.
okay. I think
We
he might
actually
be in a
wanted to know
meeting,
where.
but let me quickly try and phone him.
Okay.
Okay, so that
Erna,
means then yes.
I was wondering, Charlie
Yeah.
has been in Free State for the past, is it 10 years? So in terms of where LIASA started, don't we have somebody that can talk to that? And then Charlie focuses on the future of LIASA.
That's why I said that we must try to get Mirsha Kutsia. She was at that stage she was Mirsha van Asweging, but she's now Kutsia, and I think she's at CUT at the moment.
Oh,
That we ask her to come and talk to us, because she was the person that was the linking between Silas and LIASA, and she was the very first chair of LIASA, Free State. So she was in that transferring period, if you can call it like that. I don't know what's the correct word. So she can perhaps give us some background of what happened, how did it come about, and those early years, I know it was a very democratic period.
But have you
Because
tried to Yes.
No, I haven't communicated at all with her. I was thinking we must first talk about, if you are going to do that, what do you think about it? So, and I know, like I said, she's also very busy, so it can perhaps be that she's not available on that specific date, but then we'll just have to have something else.
The
or
other
somebody else.
alternative, the other alternative, if we are going to have a hybrid presentation, we can get Meshia, if she's not available face to face, we can request
Yeah.
her to do a recording, and then we play that recording
That's
on the
also-
event. And
Yeah,
then
that can also be.
after her recording on where LIASA started from to where it is, and then Mr. Molepo takes it for the future of LIASA. What's the
Yeah.
plan and what will happen in the near future? So we can, if she's not available for a face-to-face meeting, we can just maybe organize a recording from her just to give us a background of what happened back
It
then
can
when
happen.
LIASA
Yeah,
started.
I agree. Yeah, that's
So
a
I'm
good idea.
proposing
Ah.
that if you can communicate with her, just find out her availability. If she's not available,
I will.
plan that recording so that she can just give us a brief of what happened
Yeah.
those years. Thanks.
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, I agree with that.
Khadi just
Yes,
also
Judith.
gave us another idea, a video, because to make it very celebrationary, how can we also ask maybe other people to do their memories? Like I am looking on the list that Erna done for us. Jeanette, all these people that are here, especially those that we know that they served, we can say, what do you remember about the term of office that you were? What was your achievement? It's just like the video. Or you can write something, we
Yeah.
play them during that day of
Yeah.
celebration. It's just the road we have walked.
That's also a very good idea, because we can actually then ask all the previous chairs
Cheers.
what
Yes.
their ideas. If they can't be there in person, then I can send us a recording, or even
We
if I
can
can't
play
record,
that.
just send us a note and we can read it
Yes,
at the
also
meeting.
a
But
note
if
we
I
can
can,
do.
that will be fine. Okay, I will try to get hold of all of them. I don't know. Let me just quickly see here on my list.
Who don't you
There was
have
no
a
other
number
chairs.
of?
Okay, Mirsha, I can contact. Like I said, Ivan, I know it's a long time ago that he's out, so I have no idea where he's at the moment. Hybrid,
Okay.
is Hybrid still working, or is she on pension already?
No,
Hybrid
she's on
Lombard.
pension a long time ago. I
Okay.
just found
Do
to
you have?
Charlie.
Mm?
Yeah, I've got Ivory's details. He's available on the 17th, so I'm just going to book him
Oh,
on the
wonderful.
calendar, just to book him out that he is now available, that there's not
Oh,
something coming
wonderful.
up.
That's
And then
great
I'm
news.
going to book the venue as
The
well,
venue.
because that venue is very, very popular.
It's very busy.
So
Thank you,
17th of
thank
May,
you,
11
Esma.
o'clock.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's very nice. And I like it's a Friday. If you are celebrating, we want to do it on a
Yeah.
Friday.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
will do that. So I'm just going to send him a calendar invite that he just blocks out on his calendar, and
Yeah.
then book the venue now.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you, thank
Isma,
you,
and
Hazel.
then about the catering, you say there are people at the UFS that do catering. Will you
Yeah,
also
we've-
be able to
Foresee in.
try contact them?
Yeah, between me and Khadi, we will sort the
We
catering.
will sort it
We would
out.
just need to know,
How much is available for the catering? Maybe as soon as
That's the
Hasma get
Yeah.
the feedback of the money that is available, so that we buy something small, not too expensive, and also the number of
use
people that will be
use all our
coming.
money that we have.
Yes.
Okay, so we will definitely make a plea to everybody that they must RSVP well in advance,
Yes.
so that we can tell the caterers how much we need.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
then I was just now thinking about something else. Okay, so we have the speaker. I will contact Mercia and try to contact the other. Oh, it was Hybrid that we were talking about.
Hybrid,
So
yes.
either you send me her contact details or you can contact her yourself. I don't know what you prefer, Esma.
I'm sorry,
Because
I've
you've got
missed
other
out on the
things also
part
to do.
why Hybrid is needed, so I will send you her details, and then you can just
Okay.
talk to her, because I
Okay,
was
so
on the phone
Dora,
with
we
Charlie.
still have Dora, we still have where she is, Raspi, and then myself, Elmarie, we still have Leanda's in Pretoria, so I don't think she will be here, but perhaps she can send us something. Jeanette is still here and Kehu is still here. Yeah, so it's only Hybrid that I don't have contact details at the moment for, as previous
Thank
chairs.
you.
We were thinking, Esma, we were thinking about inviting all the previous chairs to say something about their experience as a chair of the branch, and not actually only as a chair, but as part of the BEC, whatever. But if they can't be there in person, Zuki suggested, I think it was Zuki, saying that they must send us a recording.
Recording,
Video,
yes.
recording or notes.
Yeah,
yes.
just these, whatever. Okay, is it fine if I book it from 11 to 1? Or do you want
I
it
think
maybe
so,
a bit
yeah.
later?
Like
Make
perhaps a
it
little
maybe
bit later.
until 2.
Let's make
Yeah.
it 10 up until 2, so that for
No,
the
I've
catering,
said Charlie, I told Charlie 11.
Let's
But
say
I think it's
11
only
to 2.
available from 11. The venue is only available from 11, isn't
No,
it?
the venue is available from 10.
Okay,
yes,
but
the
let's,
venue,
we already
the
talked
venue is
to
fine.
Charlie, so.
Yeah. So let's
I
But
think
make it
till
from
14.
11 to 2, because that's over
Yes.
lunch.
Yes,
Yeah.
11
Hesma,
to 2.
Hesma,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
saying if we put it from 10 o'clock for people to come in on time, 11 the presentation will start. But if we can
Okay.
say
Oh,
the
okay.
venue
Just book the
can
venue.
be
Okay.
available from 10 o'clock
So
up
it's
until
10 to 2.
Yes, but the
Yes.
Okay, the
Okay.
invitation will,
11.
that's good. Yeah. Okay, so the
Thank you.
invitation will read 10 to 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, so that
I mean,
people can
you
Or
will
start
10 to
just,
coming.
1. 10 to, no,
10
11 to
to
1. 11 to
So-
1, that's the official time. I'm just
Yes.
booking it to the
10
both
Oh, I
sides
see.
that we have the venue.
The venue
The
and
booking
the
will be
catering
till
and
2, but the,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just for
So
that,
meeting
the
will-
venue is not
okay.
booked by some, because this venue is very, very, very popular. So
Okay.
it's
So
if
we
I
will
know,
be,
then we know. Yeah, we've
we will
got
be,
enough
we
time
will
to
have to
set
be
up,
out
and
by 2.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, that
which is,
sounds
I
fine to
mean,
me.
2 hours is more than enough. Okay, I'm just trying to
Okay.
get it down.
Thank
So
you.
then I think we talk now about everything. We will have now the 17th. We have the speaker. We will contact the other people. We said
Which we
that
have
coffee
a
mugs will
program.
be 38 mugs, first come, first serve. Also the golf shirt, but if you take a mug, you will not take a golf shirt. Okay, I'm just trying to see what I've written now down here.
Heidi,
Yes,
Okay.
ma.
are you able to do the printing, our printing services here of the certificate? It's for our printing services here. It takes long because it's only one service provider.
We can do it
Printing.
on the what we call on the bridge at the printing shop there, but it's going to cost money.
I was gonna say it's gonna cost money to print.
But it's not much. I think on the IV color on certificate paper is something like 750. One.
Okay. I
And
think
we said we're going
colleagues,
to certificates. We said we're going to give it to the institutional members. So it's only actually
yes, it's
4
only
items that we
4.
set out.
Oh,
A
okay.
CUT,
Yeah.
Yes.
UFS, library
Oh,
services, and Mateo TVET.
Muteo, yes, it's only 4 institutions.
wait, the institution, it's CUT, UOFS, Motewa, and which one?
The department
Provincial library.
of the
Oh,
provincial
Yeah,
provincial
library,
Okay,
yes.
Provincial
okay,
library services, yeah.
okay.
Actually, of those, I think it's only the UFS and the CUT that's really every year were there. And the Mateo
Very
TVET
true.
also. I
Very
think there's
true.
one year that Mateo TVET didn't they were not
Yes.
in time, if I remember correctly. But okay, let's say we
We are
decided last time.
encouraging the
Yeah,
provincial service because we
we
see they have just picked up.
It's
Mm,
Yes.
just a very pity for me that the Mangaung library services are not there, because I mean they're actually also an institution, but they are really not very active for LIASA over the
they are
years.
not active, Shem.
Yes.
They are
Mm-mm.
not.
Okay,
Mm.
when it's been booked, I'm gonna send a meeting invite now to Charlie, and you can just just the correct wording to send him later on, but just that his calendar is
He
blocked
booked
out for
his
that time.
calendar.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you,
Okay.
Hasna.
Okay.
So,
Let's talk.
Okay.
colleagues, you can do the printing when LIASA doesn't have 7, 14, 21 at 30 store. I can donate that to LIASA.
What?
But
Can you repeat that, Suki?
For the
for the
certificates.
certificates, you can you please do the at the UFS? As I say, our printing services here is very slow. Then the cost that we were talking about, I know it may take a longer
If it's only
for.
4, I can print it at my home.
Okay,
I
thank
mean,
you.
really,
Do you have
if
color?
it's, yeah, I've got color, and if it's only
Okay.
4,
Thank
it
you,
will be my
Hasna.
contribution.
Okay,
Okay,
so the
thank you.
designing,
Just remind me, please.
We will
Okay.
the
do. I
designing
think
and so on. Is it
I was
template
about to
kind?
ask that the design and the content of the certificate, Zuki, have we discussed and agreed what is it that we're
No,
gonna
we
put on the
haven't. We
certificate?
haven't.
Okay.
I don't have. I just now to say LIASA Free State acknowledges your contribution. The certificate of appreciation, LIASA Free State branch acknowledges your contribution. Then that's all. I
That's
don't
right.
have any other
Yeah.
thing in mind.
With the LIASA
Okay.
logo on it, and yeah, I think that will be. I'm not very creative that's why I asked in that email. Zuki Khadi, could you do that?
Zuki, you can share that in a form of a certificate, and then we can share it amongst ourselves. I think that message is more than enough. I don't know whether we need to
Okay,
add
I will look for
extra.
any
Yeah.
template here of the certificate, and then you colleagues will then we all play around the creativity.
No problem.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, that sounds better.
I'm also not that creative. I see it in mind, but I can't put it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then the last thing that I have here on my list of things that we had to talk about, and on the list that we were talking about on our email correspondence, is the acknowledgement of other members. Now, I actually don't want to talk myself about it because, like you've indicated last time, I'm sort of in brackets part of that, and I don't want to give now ideas. So I just want to ask, what about that? Can we scrap it, or are we still going on with that?
I
That one is
personally would
okay,
have
yes.
loved to, but I see we're gonna be having an issue of the criteria.
Yeah.
Who do we acknowledge? I think what you have sent us of the people, we can mention. I like the list that you said, who served on what. But I think the giving out of the cups, first come, first serve, is the acknowledgement to to members that will be there. But I don't know if we have other people that we can think of on that on what we are thinking, Erna, of sharing their experiences. We can just involve everyone. We can make it a call to everyone. But most members, they don't respond on those things. Yeah, but for us, it's gonna be the criteria. Otherwise,
yeah, that's the thing. The other one will say, why am I not mentioned?
Yes.
And she or he, yeah, That's my concern.
And most people such as you and Hesma has been here. Then now when we get to acknowledge, it's gonna like, oh, they're doing their own party. But the reality is that it's just that we like to keep things in sort of gray area, but the reality is that we did not serve all in same time. I was not in LIASA 1999. That's the
That's
reality.
it. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's not because you were there and you didn't want to serve. That's the thing.
Yes, yes, I was.
Mm.
So it's just that I would love us at least colleagues that we mention, even we do not give that to acknowledge. It's a truth that we should acknowledge, because it's their time, it's their resources. As Hesba now is gonna be printing for us. Even in the
That's it.
previous years, there were things that we're doing which other members are not doing.
Yeah.
Now you have
Yeah.
I
been
think
working. I think we should just mention colleagues and I using the list that you have created for us, and other, if you have committed members, you also have those followers that are committed, that have been renewing. I may not know, but there never been an opportunity to serve, but they've been committed members.
Yeah, because I do have a combined continuous membership list that I've started. I can't even remember at what time did I start that list. And each year when the people are renewing and I see they renewed, then I immediately put their name also on that list. So I just see what I called it now. Yeah, it is on my computer. Let me just see membership combined list. That's what I called it. So it started, it's now opening. And then even if we received a new member from a new name on our list, then I also always contacted the national office to ask if it's a new member, like brand new, or is it just coming from another branch, so it is already member for a few years. And depending on what they answered me, I indicated then it also on the list. So there are people on that list that is from my recording started every year renewed. There's a lot of them. And then there's one that's we also always say knit one, slip one. Yeah, 1 year they renew, the other year they don't renew. So
Like
there
me.
are also
it's
some of
it's
those
a
people.
it's a difficult one because like Zuki saying, we don't know. We will be saying Erna and all those people that have participated in the previous years, and then other people will feel like I was working at some point, but I was not
Yeah,
recognized. So if we can have a
yeah.
list of everyone that took part from those years, and maybe just play a screen or their names just going, because now if you're going to say Khadi, Erna, I know Erna has been working for a very, if Erna wasn't there as a secretary for so long and participating, I don't think we would have been here because of the passion and the love that she has for LIASA. Every time, even though other people will not be saying, I want to participate, Erna will raise her hand and say, I'll take off. And she wouldn't even complain because she has this love for LIASA and to see it going forward. But not everyone has that passion.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I think it's better that we don't sort, rather pick out some names and say, okay, we appreciate those people, and then what about the others? I agree with that. So I think we must scrap that.
Let's just leave out that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because on the
I
screen,
think
we
so.
may play this one and forget other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
fortunately
we
Agree,
don't
yeah.
we don't want to end off on a negative note. So that
Yeah.
Yes. And then the
Okay.
program for the day, because I'm aware that we have agreed on the day and the
And we
time,
have a speaker.
and we have a speaker, those two speakers that we need to engage with. But now we need to have a rough draft of the program of the day. What is it that we're gonna do on the day, and how the program will go?
Yeah, I think
So we-
perhaps if I want to say, okay, we know now Charlie will be available. Let's see if we can get word of who of the previous chairs who is available, that we can perhaps start with. Okay, Moses will do the original things like welcoming and attendance and all that stuff, the formal things, and then the different, give time for the different BEC, not BEC, chairs to give
Chair.
their experiences, reminiscence, or what is that word, of LIASA Free State.
Memories. Let's
and
let's
then
for
the
now. Let's
future.
call memories for
Yeah,
now.
I'm also
Yeah.
saying memories.
Memories.
Okay. So maybe
is
we
it memories,
say
memories about LIASA Free State of memories of LIASA Free State?
English never loved me now.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure about. Is it about?
come with the English that side?
It's
Okay, let's ask somebody that is English speaking what it will be. I will try to
yeah,
find
we will
out.
leave to that, my dear.
And
the
then
on and offs are
the-
difficult.
future. Then I think we must only have those two topics because inside it there will be a lot of things. Future of LIASA is Charlie.
Yes,
And
Charlie
then
will be the
if,
last speaker that will
yeah,
take
and
us.
whoever is responding for these memories, we can put as they respond, we can put in their names as well. So I don't think
Yes.
at this stage the program will be finalized, but
Marcia will be
the start.
the beginning
Yeah.
or the what happened. I don't know
Yeah.
how we're gonna phrase that, and then Charlie will be the future.
Yes, then we have the chairs in between.
Yes.
Okay. So
Depending on the availability.
starting point of LIASA Free State, something like that? Or
Where do we come from? Where do we come from?
Okay, where? Okay, that's LIASA Free State come from. Okay, so and that will be Mercia. And then the memories.
Yes.
And then 3 is Charlie and 4 is lunch.
I'm also in support of Zuki Erna when she say maybe in between Marcia and Charlie, we can put the chairs. Maybe one chair, if there's 3 that will be available with their recording, in between we put them.
Yeah. It started with Mercia of where does Leslie Free State come from, Mercia, and then the second part will be then the memories of LIASA branch, Free State branch. That's all the chairs and whoever. Do you think I must only ask the chairs for memories, or must I, when I invite it, say anybody that wants to say something?
You can invite everybody, depending if it won't be a lot of work for you to communicate with them. Because what I was just thinking now is that let's ask also the PROs or whoever has photos, maybe of the different of the previous years. We see if we can play them at the end of the
sort of make
the
a collage
yes,
of all the things that have happened in the team.
I have a lot of photos that I have to put when I put it on the LIASA website, the link for the Free State branch. So there are a lot of photos available that we can play.
Yes,
so perhaps
something like that.
Must we play the photos then after Charlie talked or before Charlie talked?
We can see, I aren't you creative, but I know at UFS you have a lot of young blood that are creative. We can see how many are there. We can sort of demarcate also to be like sort of the entertainment in between. Yes.
In between.
We can have a slide of 5. We can even like put one photo.
Oh, yeah.
People will just laugh. Oh, I see so and so. And then, yeah, it can sort of an activity. Who do you see there and all those things? Yeah, well, depending on
so
what
I'll
we have.
put it in a collage of photos or something like that. And then we put it in,
and maybe
in between the different items.
Play a song with that, but I'm not sure. I'll check the gurus, the IT gurus that can assist in that collage, if it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I'm sending out the notice of this meeting, when we have everything now in place, that will be going out then on the, let me just get the date here. It's the 17th is our meeting, so it will go out on the 3rd of May. It's 2 weeks in advance.
Yes.
So the 3rd or the 6th will the meeting the notice will go out. Must I then say in that notice, if you have memories to share with the branch, please make a recording of it if you're not going to be there in person or something like that, or must I just ask the chairpersons? That's my concern now.
I think
Okay.
the chairpersons, you can ask the chairpersons even before, because if we do
Yeah.
it 2 weeks before the event, we might have technical glitches where they delay. So I think
Mm,
around
Definitely the chairs, I must ask themselves, definitely beforehand.
yes.
yes,
Okay.
beforehand,
Yes.
like towards the end of this month, maybe the last week of April, we can
Yeah.
just communicate with the chair so that they organize the recording. And then when that invite goes out, already we have a recording so that we can make sure that those recordings are ready for the meeting.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. I agree.
And also Erna, on our event, the 24th or 26th, I'm no longer sure now. We will start to announce
21st.
we will announce the May one there. So the
Yeah.
announcement can start there of saying,
Yeah.
please send
That's right.
us, yes. And then
That's true.
also,
Yeah, we can do
yeah.
that.
And also just to align with Khali, and then we say send your memories from the week of 29 to maybe the 3rd. We are giving them time to see their response so that maybe another week we can remind. But with
Yeah.
these ones that we want specific, about we
Yeah.
can even start today and say this is what we are planning.
Yeah.
Please start to do this.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
30
I agree.
minutes, 30 minutes video, we don't want long. 30
Yeah, the
seconds,
whole
not
thing
30
must be,
minutes.
yeah.
Right, 30
Yeah.
seconds.
30 seconds. I
Not
would just say
me.
the whole thing must not
Yes.
be longer than 30 minutes. Otherwise, we have to venue for
Eh,
the whole day.
yes.
No, I
No,
agree with
30
it because
minutes.
if you
Yeah,
just put
30
an open
seconds.
invitation, remember last time when we also asked for people inputs, it was something that we also celebrated and people must send in
Mm,
videos or something, and we have to ask again and again and again, and how many did
yes.
respond. I think it was last year with the library
It
week.
was
Yeah,
last
with
year
the
with the
stories,
library week
with the
stories.
storytelling, yes. And we
So
have to
with
ask
at
again
least
and
with this
again.
one, at least with this one, if you are not winning with the chairs, we are giving you another a free ticket. Look, whoever will be available that have served. It can be PRO, it can be secretary, it can be whoever that is available. If the chair is not available to do that, because we don't know their schedules.
I lost now some connection again. You know, I use my cell phone's Wi-Fi to get connected on my
Oh,
laptop because the departmental network
well,
is unstable. I can't even try to do that. So every time when there's a telephone call coming in, I'm
you are
disconnected from
Oh,
the,
distracted,
yeah.
yes.
So
disconnects
You
I
you.
must
missed now
put
the
it on
last few
flight
things.
mode. Maybe you must
Yeah,
try to
actually I
put it on the
must.
flight
Yeah,
mode next time.
let me somewhere remember that. Yeah, that's an idea that I can, because I couldn't understand when it happened first some time ago. I couldn't understand now why am I losing connection, and then I realized
Oh,
it's every time because I've got two SIM cards in my cell phone. The one is for the data and one is
you
for the
must,
calls. So if I'm
okay.
on the data one, like now busy with this meeting, if there's a call coming in on the first SIM card, it's just disconnected the connection. So it's very
Oh,
difficult. But anyhow, that's
I think
only means.
flight mode will assist.
I think
Yeah,
flight
I
mode
will
will
do
assist.
that.
And
Yeah,
also
I'll
we
do
must
that.
keep the meeting short so that we don't deplete your
You
data.
don't finish your data.
No,
Oh goodness.
there's still a lot of the
Yeah,
meetings. So this one we must
yeah,
keep it short like this. Otherwise,
yeah.
we
And
are
I mean,
I am
I thought, yeah, if I put I just put the on silent, but that doesn't help. The phone is still ringing because and
no,
when I'm
I think the
disconnected, I
flight
open my
mode.
cell phone. I see there's a phone call coming in. Okay, so I think I don't know what I've missed now, but I think
No, the
we've
last thing
talked now
that I
about
was
everything
saying,
now.
Erna, the
Mm.
last thing I was saying on the inviting of the chairs, I was saying we are giving you a liberty if you are not winning with the chairs. Anyone that will be available,
Okay.
you may contact that person. It may not be the chair, but it may be a PRO, it may be a chairperson, it may be a librarian of the year that won from
You
Free State.
you know
Yeah.
I'm now you know talked about something that I was thinking about when I combined this list of the BECs. I was at one stage and I didn't write it down, so I forgot about it. I was thinking, what about also asking the people, especially those that has gone national, nah? Like the National
Mm.
Librarian of the Year. We still have
Yes.
Dora for that. We have Elmarie. Okay, I think she came in second or third. We have Raspi that came in second or third. We can also ask those people personally to
Yes.
come to the meeting and say something if they want to. That's
Yes.
another thing.
You
As
see,
part of
our
the
program
memories.
is getting
It's getting busy.
Yeah.
excited. But
Yeah.
for
It
instance,
looks like a celebration, honestly, when I look at all these pointers that we've been putting on the program.
yes, we also now, if you are getting the librarians of the year, and then we will, if members we don't have anyone, if we are okay, the program is already full.
Yeah.
Yeah. You may
And we have
choose
Okay, so
2
let's
hours.
see what we can get from these people, and if we see they are not responding also, then we can perhaps ask then any member that wants to say something.
Yes, maybe
We can
let's
even have on the day when we play these memories or the person in itself is there, and there's still time, we can perhaps ask, is somebody sitting here want to say something about his or her experience? You know, it just depends on how many people respond.
okay. I think we are ready to go
That
now.
sounds good.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it
I think
does.
we've
It
talked
does
now.
sound
So the
good.
main thing is now we need to have we need to know how many how much money we still have so that we can know how much we can spend on the catering. That's actually where it comes from.
I think
Yes.
If I
Hesma, as
remember
soon
now.
as she has received any feedback from that person, she will indicate.
Yes, as soon as I maybe should find his number and phone him.
Okay.
I used to have his cell number. We once served together. So I will just
Okay, if you can
send
please
you.
just send it to me, please. And
I
I'll
will
phone him.
do so.
Okay,
Yes.
thanks.
I will just verify if I still have. Yeah, I still have. I will send you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I'm thinking now of. I don't know about you. I think we talked about everything
We are
that was
done.
originally our concerns when
I
we
think-
started talking about it.
I think we've covered everything up to so far. If there's anything, at least we still have that WhatsApp. If there's something that we forgot that needs to be communicated or via email, Erna.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
Then I
Baie
think we can end
dankie.
it here. Okay, thanks for you. At least we showed up. I think there was some misunderstanding then in the end because we said at one stage perhaps we must not have today's meeting anymore.
Yes.
And I think the other people then thought, okay, why must I come then? But anyhow, I'm glad we could have talked because it's difficult always to talk just via emails
the
because now I have an
emails.
idea and I put it on and so on. So at least we can talk now almost face to face, but we can listen to each other. All right.
Yes.
Apaleli, are you still here?
Probably went out
I think we can stop the recording.
the
Let's see.
recording.
I was just want to say thank you to him. Okay, but I will officially I'm saying thank you to Apalele for assisting us again with this meeting because when I contacted him, asked for a special meeting today, he immediately responded and said no, he's available. And even when I talked to him to change our date for our branch meeting from the 23rd to the 25th, he was also quickly to help us there. So okay, then we are finished. I
Thank you
don't
very much.
see.
Thank you,
Yeah.
colleagues. I don't see where
Okay.
do you stop this
I hope
recording.
I hope all of us have registered for the event, the Hellig event that is happening on the 19th of April. Please register.
Last time I think I registered. I will check though.
Yes, yes. I think I saw you on the list. I
Yeah,
think I saw you
with
on the
Free
list.
State, I just register. When I see Free State, I register so that I don't forget. Hey, so I think I have registered. But yeah, we
Okay.
will also remind, I will also remind my
Your
colleagues here
colleagues. Assoblief,
to register.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
colleagues.
All right, ladies. Enjoy the rest of
Baie
your day.
dankie,
Bye.
ladies.
Thank
See you.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lekker dag.
Lekker dag.
Dankie, jy ook.
Yeah, I'm learning 2 languages, Sotho and
Good.
Afrikaans.